You ever spend your whole life working towards something? Finally get it! Only to watch some smug woman with a clipboard try to take it away like she owns the place. That's exactly how this all began. Just 3 weeks after I moved into my dream home, front porch, tall trees, peaceful neighborhood tucked off the highway. 3 black SUVs rolled into my driveway like it was a federal raid. Doors opened in perfect sync. 6 men in tactical vests stepped out, and right behind them, Nancy Dillard, the woman I've been clashing with since day one. Self-proclaimed president of a homeowners association that, as far as I could tell, didn't even legally exist. You're in violation of neighborhood regulations, one of the men barked. We have a warrant for your removal. Nancy folded her arms and smirked like she'd just conquered me in some suburban Cold War. What they didn't know, what Nancy never saw coming, was that I wasn't just another homeowner. I was chief local PD, and I've been letting this little circus run just long enough. But let's rewind. I bought this house after years of night shifts, jumping precincts, living out of suitcases. I wanted peace, not petty HOA rules or clipboard tyrants. So when I signed the deed, I made absolutely sure no and there she was, Nancy standing across the street like a Hallmark villain. Clipboard clutched, not a word, just judgment. Next morning, red notice taped to my door. Violation number 1. Non-compliant. Mailbox violation number 2. Unapproved landscaping violation hash. 3. Failure to register with the HOA. Hadn't even unboxed my coffee maker. But more importantly, there was no HOA. I crumpled the notice, tossed it, thought that would be the end of it. It wasn't an hour later. Nancy strutted up my driveway in heels like she owned the asphalt. Afternoon, she'd chirped. I assume you've got the notice. Yeah, I said, wiping sweat from my brow. I threw it away. Her face twitched. That wasn't a suggestion. I laughed. Funny, I don't recall joining an HOA. She snapped her clipboard shut. Your street was annexed into ours last year. Not without my signature, I replied. You'll comply, Mr. Ryland, she said. Or we'll escalate to who? Clipboard SWAT. She stormed off. And that's when it got ugly. More red notices. $500 finis. My mailbox was smashed. My car key. Lights flickering at night. I checked my security cams. 2 a.m. There she was. Nancy. Taking pictures like she was building a case. This wasn't pettiness. It was a campaign. So I did what I do best. I investigated. I went to the county clerk, dug into the records. Nancy's didn't exist. No registration. No tax ID. Nothing. But she was acting like a government agency. Sending fake fines, collecting fake dues, threatening foreclosure. Neighbors were paying just to avoid trouble. Some even sold their homes to get away. Her compliance officers, not licensed, not legal, just goons with vests and knockoff badges. So I paid Nancy a visit. I knocked no, pounded. She opened the door, smiling like she'd been waiting on me. I was wondering when you'd show up, she said. I held up the documents. This ends today. She barely blinked. You can try, but you're outnumbered. That ass when I noticed 4 guys in black shirts behind her. Same ones who been trespassing on my property. They still didn't see the badge under my jacket. That night I upgraded everything. New cameras, motion lights. Sure enough, 2:14 a.m. 2 guys in dark clothes whispering in my driveway. I stepped out, weapon holstered, but visible. You boys looking for something? They froze. Routine compliance check. At 2 in the morning. Get off my property. They left, but I knew something big was coming. What I didn't expect was a full-on HOA theater show. Few days later, sunset. Engines rumbling. 3 black SUVs 6 men in tactical gear. Nancy behind them, arms crossed like she's directing SWAT. One of the men, square-jawed, mirror shades, approaches with a folder. "You're in violation of neighborhood code," he says. "We have a warrant for your removal." I raise an eye. "A warrant for what exactly?" He flips through papers, all fake. HOA headers, phony citations. Nancy steps up. "We gave you every chance, Mr. Ryland. You chose this path. I scan their gear. Badges crooked. Uniforms inconsistent. These guys weren't real. I reach into my pocket, pull out my badge. Chief Ryland, local PD silent. One guy stumbles back. Another mutters, "Oh!" SH Nancy turns pale. "Is this a joke?" she asks. "No," I say, stepping forward. "But impersonating law enforcement. That's a So is attempted home invasion. So is fraud." From down the block, real sirens. Squad cars flying in. My guy's ready. The fake officers dropped their gear. One tried to run. My lieutenant tackled him so hard he bounced. Nancy, frozen, still clutching that cursed clipboard like it would save her. We cuffed every last one. My lieutenant muttered, "Hell of an HOA chief." I turned to Nancy. "Anything you want to say?" She stammered. "This is a mistake. I didn't do anything." I held up the fake warrant. "Oh, yeah, these guys just showed up on their own." We searched her house. What we found: bank records, forged docs, property liens, shell companies, and in one folder, a real city official signature. That explained a lot. Nancy wasn't the top. She was middle management in a bigger con. Within a week, we raided 4 more homes, seized $2.7 million in assets, arrested board members, even the city official helping them. Nancy flipped for a lighter sentence, claimed she was just keeping order. But when you try to arrest the actual chief of police with fake officers, yeah, no sympathy here. A month later, it was over. Neighborhood saved. Scam crushed. Then, one morning, on my porch, a letter arrived. Fancy envelope from the Royal Homeowners Association of Springview County. But that's a story for another day. If you made it this far, chances are you love stories about outsmarting the bad guys. So, if you haven't already, hit subscribe because we have plenty more where that came from. In the meantime, here's 2 more stories that are guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat.